Alright, we are recording, it seems. So, hey everyone, SoranotRoxas here with my buddy, Shadow. We're just here going to talk about a little Dragon Ball. Yeah, while also playing Dragon Ball, so that's going to be interesting dynamic going on here. So, Broly movie.
Yes.
What'd you think?
It was very epic. It was honestly everything I was like hoping to see in the Dragon Ball movie. Definitely the best one of the Dragon movies, in my opinion. The best one that's come out thus far. I mean, I'm sure this is probably the best budget they've had and the most amount of time they've had to actually work on one. So.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It's like it's pretty deep too. Like they spare no expense. Let me put it that way. They spare no expense because with the other ones, the other Dragon Ball movies, they usually go pretty quickly. Like this one actually took its time, and both the fights and the character development, like everything is just like top gear.
Rejoice.
Oh yeah, oh for sure. Story-wise, like for sure, like the story made sense. Like it didn't really feel rushed. Obviously, I know I would like to have seen a little more of the Clan Vegeta like scenes, some more of those. But I'm sure, like what we were talking about earlier, it's like they'll probably have like an uncut version for all that stuff added on, which is going to be honestly fantastic to see.
Yeah, I can see this getting like an extended cut because I mean we talked about this before. Like, Toriyama writing a freaking Toriyama writing like a freaking like a 3-hour script, which is crazy. So it seems like they could definitely throw it out to part of the same stuff.
Shoot, I mean, honestly, I didn't even, I didn't expect that to be that in depth and like for him to have that much.
Be character driven too. Like we literally see all the fathers of all the characters, all three of the characters.
Yeah.
You think
you're not there.
Yeah. Actually, to like kind of see kind of where they get their like their manners and what things that they believe in and they are. Even like we talked about, Goku said that like Goku actually got to see his parents, but he didn't remember them after the bump on his head when he was a kid. He completely forgot all about them. And it's sad because they were, you know, for Saiyans, they were not super ruthless and, you know, they kind of got rid of like the stereotype. Like yes, all Saiyans are like obviously you see from Vegeta, he's super ruthless, super like that guy doesn't give a crap about anything. You know, as long as like his family stays on top.
Hey, well, we find out too that it's Vegeta the 4th. Like our current Vegeta is actually the 4th in line, which is crazy.
I didn't even think about that too. Yeah, like it's like he's the 4th one in line. Oh my gosh, that's just nuts in and of itself. So that means his father was third, and then there's 2 more before that. So the family tree goes back quite a ways. And him wanting to get rid of Broly, it seemed like they had a much better reason for Broly being there. And there was more. It seemed like it was more Paragus than Broly specifically. You know what I mean? Which is different. It's very different, and I like that.
Yeah, like Paragus in this movie actually had more depth than in the original. And if anything, they just kind of threw that backstory in real quick, even though it's very similar to that. Like I said before, this is kind of like a mixture with Bardock, father of Goku, and also Dragon Ball Minus, which they actually did better here in terms of Dragon Ball Minus stuff. I didn't take too much away from Bardock's badassery, which he's definitely softer in Dragon Ball Minus, whereas he's like a badass and father of Goku. So it was kind of like a mixture here. I really like that, especially expanding on the Brawl Broly side of things with Paragus and everything.
You're holding him back. Be
Okay,
gone.
cool. I like that. Yeah, they definitely changed things up this time around. And Broly, like, Broly had every reason to also hate Vegeta. I mean, his father really did banish him, like, as a means of making sure that he stayed away from playing Vegeta and probably die. But the fact that he did it too, like, King Vegeta also, like, even though he was like using something, he was also smart because you seen how crazy Broly got when he was out of control.
Yeah, he said that too. He was like, hey, look, your son is really powerful. We probably won't be able to control that when he gets older, which would be devastating for literally all of us. So I'm doing the right thing here. And Paragus is just like, no, you're just sending my son away because he's stronger than your son. It's like, hey, Vegeta thought about that for a moment. It's like, alright, you say that shit again, I'm just gonna cut off your tongue.
But it's true. It's true though. I mean, if he would have stayed, he probably would have destroyed everything. Considering how his father cut off his tail, and he was still able to like harness the power of the Rosario and you know his giant hate form.
Oh yeah, about that. Oh yeah, spoilers. By the way, it looks like everyone already seen the movie, considering how well it's freaking selling out. I am so happy this movie doing so well. Get some movies like this in the US, that'll be freaking fantastic. But yeah, that about him, like his eyes. Oh yeah, I mean, and that about him, about his like, you know, his eyes changing, him still harnessing the power of the Ozaru. Well, what I find awesome about that
is that
that's kind of similar to Super Saiyan 4 a little bit. The thing about that is like it's kind of like the equivalent of Super Saiyan 4, and he's fighting Super Saiyan Blue. Kind of remind me of a little bit of Dragon Ball Heroes being thrown in there. I don't know why. I really like that.
Yeah, it was different.
I
man.
gotta admit, that was pretty close.
Yeah, I know. I see it. I still get clothes.
Oh wait, so you do get stuff from this? You do get rewards from this?
Yeah. Huh.
I don't know what the win conditions are though. I'm so confused.
But I'm wondering if I could get techniques too. Now I'm curious.
We might have to jump back into that again because I
I'm
don't know
done.
the win conditions for that. You know, it's a shame, but I gotta look it up.
It's okay. But oh man, from like beginning to end though, the Broly movie had me like from beginning to end. Like there was never a dull moment in the movie. You know, they like we talked about like the amount of jokes and the humor. Like they balanced it out so well. Like the seriousness and the jokes, they played in very well, and also very well with the characters too.
Yeah, I honestly. Like normally with movies like this, when it goes on for too long, I'll be like, okay guys, it's time to wrap this up. I was having a blast through all of it. Like in all honesty, I wanted it to continue. I was like, okay, you know, we're at the halfway mark, and it felt like they was throwing so much at me, but at the same time, I was loving everything. There was like never a moment where I was like, this is going on for far too long. They're staying on a joke for too long, or you know, they're expanding this part too long. Like everything was reasonably paced. The movie was probably about like an hour and 40 minutes, and it didn't feel like that. It didn't feel like that. It's like, and you wanted more, and it was like, dang, this ended.
It's like when it's over, it's like, damn. But it ended with it's such a good ending. I mean, the like also like another thing we had talked about too was like Bulma and Frieza, their wishes. They're extremely silly, but that made it really comedic too, and I enjoyed that. They did that for the characters.
Oh yeah, did you wanna explain that one? The two wishes.
Oh yeah,
that was actually a two-parter.
That was a great two-parter. Just the fact that when they asked Bulma, because they asked her, why were you even counting Dragon Balls? Like Goku was curious. And she's like, oh, well, you must know, I want to wish for it to be 5 years younger, so she could look 5 years younger, which is hilarious. And then Wish is like, why not make it an even 10? And she's like, well, if I do 10, then people are going to wonder if I had, like, surgery and stuff like that. Oh my gosh, the fact that she even thought about that is hilarious. And Goku's reaction was like, "Oh, I didn't know you wanted just because you're getting just because you look old." And then she got pissed. That was great. That was great. And with Frieza, when his lackeys were asking him, "Oh, why do you want the wish?" And he asked him to guess, and he thought it was for immortality and other stuff like that. Nope, nothing to do with immortality. He wanted to grow 5 centimeters. 5 centimeters.
I shall settle.
And it was great because they asked him like, well, why not just go over to your second form? And he was like, because I like this form. This is the form I want to be in when I grow. And he only chose a small amount, kind of same reason like Bulma did. Was just to make sure that no one like noticed that it was like from a wish.
Yeah. It's like, I have to grow naturally. I have to grow naturally, otherwise.
Only one.
The world don't believe it's real. Oh god, I love that.
Yeah, the fact that him and Bulma was just like kind of fighting over the Dragon Balls. Like, the Dragon Ball is actually part of the plot. Like, in Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball is actually playing a big role in it.
And it's been a while. It's been a while since they've done that, where the Dragon Balls are like, I mean, obviously for Dragon Ball Super and Tournament Power, the Super Dragon Balls were important, but that's beside. But like for Dragon Ball as a whole, like back on Earth, it's the first time in a long time that it is actually about the Dragon Balls.
Yeah, like Bulma, like the whole thing is like Bulma is collecting them so she can make this obviously ridiculous wish for herself. Which I guess it's hinted at since she was collecting them on the side, because it wasn't even mentioned in the beginning. Like, none of that stuff had anything to do with the beginning of the film, which was basically just about setting up for Broly and Paragus' revenge and all that stuff. But I guess it's implied that Bulma has done this more than once.
I'm impressed.
Just to keep herself, you know, looking young. Like, she would just go down 5 years every so often. And so she's collecting the Dragon Balls on the side, and Frieza sends his minions, who has such a low power level that they couldn't be detected by Goku and Vegeta on the other side of the planet. And they're going in like freaking James Bond style, and they're falling over each other. It's like something out of like Looney Tunes or something.
And it was fantastic. That was great. They played that out so well. Like, oh man, the whole pilot thing kind of getting brought back into the mix. It was nice to bring that back. Because the show itself has not even acknowledged power. They just go off like, oh, you're so powerful and this and that. But power levels was like a hot topic in this. Hot topic. And it's great for them to kind of bring that back, you know what I mean? Like, obviously it would be really hard to, like, they didn't even try to put their power into like numbers. Like, if they were too strong, they would just say, oh, their shadows can't affect power. Which is still useless, but against like someone who's like Paragus, he's still, well, he's like same Saga level of power. And even Frieza like told him like, so he's never really faced anyone before, like, no one but me. With your power level being so insignificant, and it really doesn't mean anything. And it's true.
We got a laugh out of that in the theater because Paragus is like body movement afterwards. He just slouches down like, oh damn.
Yeah, it is true. It's true though, because it like there is no reason for him to train against someone like him. He's too weak. He's too weak. It's like training against the fly. You know, there's no point.
Yeah, it's like you can train to try to catch the fly, but I mean, once you catch the fly, it's like there's nothing else to push you for.
Paragus is definitely like the last true like Saiyan, like in his cruelty, you know what I mean? So he was super cruel to Broly. Like, he cared about him, but he really only wanted Broly for his revenge. And that was it. Like, he didn't, like, even after finding out like the playing Vegeta was his story, he didn't care. Like, he still wanted revenge on Prince Vegeta just because he was the son of someone he hated.
Yeah, and even Vegeta said, was like, hey, this isn't really my problem. Like when they first meet him, he's like, I don't care, this really isn't my problem. And technically, he's right. It's like, it was his father's problem. But you're putting it on Vegeta just because you want revenge so badly.
I grow stronger every time I fight.
But at the same time, I am going to play devil's advocate here and say that
my own understanding.
I can kind of see where Paragus is coming.
Place of ideals.
Only because
that
Broly's power is technically out of control. Does go
now I have no use for your
loses mind every so often.
The zero
To the amount of power that he has, which is understandable as well because he has an immense amount of power.
I had intended.
This guy was going up against Super Saiyan. It's at base form. It's crazy. And you know, but how do you do that? Like as a parent, how do you bring that stuff in? Especially as a Saiyan parent who don't put too much.
Regular parenting, and for them it's all about brute force and like so from that aspect that is more, it makes more sense because that's how all the things that they their children are much more like cruel way. They want them to be like hateful and like that's how they feel they'll be stronger warriors.
Yeah. And that's the way, you know, Paragus was going on it. That's the wrong way, but you know, it was still his way. I mean, still a better dad than Goku, I guess.
Because he's actually there for it?
He's actually there!
Oh god,
what am I talking about? That's something I wouldn't know about either, so
oh god.
Something I can do. Something I can do. We're all in the bad mood.
Oh man, that's for real, man. Like the movie itself, like it hit all the marks when having the when Goku and Vegeta were fighting Broly together, and they brought him over to Frieza, who was just standing on the sideline, and then they did instant transmission out of there and left Frieza to get his boat warped.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'll take care of the rest.
And Broly had the power of Zaru
now hold it yourself.
And like in his own power combined. The fact that he was able to harness it, like you said, almost like GT style, like almost like a Super Saiyan 4, which I think that it would technically mean that he was technically like Super Saiyan 4 power.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if this is a way for them to brain us in the canon, I am totally down because out of everything from GT, you gotta admit that was literally one of the greatest things.
Super Saiyan 4, for sure. Yeah, it became huge, but like everyone loves Super Saiyan 4. So that would technically count, and still Super Saiyan 4 is like, it kind of reminds me of a Super Saiyan guy where they kind of like look like they're on their base level, like their base power level, or like how they normally in the base form shooting, but they just get like the change in the eyes and stuff like that. And I like the way they look with Broly's version of like Super Saiyan 4 kind of more than the other ones. But I wasn't a huge fan of the fur on the body.
Oh really? I thought the fur looked cool.
The whole
design actually looked cool. That was like cool thing.
I like the eyes. I like the way the eyes came out, and I like the fact that the tails like kind of were different. But the fur on the body, I thought it was alright. That part I wasn't like as big a fan of. That was just me though.
No, that was respect. I do kind of like what they did here though. Yeah. Seeing who is it? When Vegeta turned Super Saiyan God for the first time on screen, they've never shown him in the anime, they never shown him Super Saiyan God. Not once. And they saved it for the movie, and I'm so happy. So happy they saved it for the movie, because the animation in the movie is so good, bro. It's like, when you hear Super Saiyan God, everyone in the theater started screaming and clapping. Because Vegeta, and then the way he just manhandled Broly in his God form was, oh god, he made Broly look like a chump. Like the way he like dodged him like a little back fist when he was right behind him. Oh my god! Once he turned God, I mean, like before when we started about before, like we started recording, he was actually playing around. Like, he was in control. He was in control for the entire match, but Once he hit God, and it was like, once he realized, like, oh, okay, my punches are hurting Brawley as much as Super Saiyan. Going God. Let's go with God form, he just totally owns that fight.
Yeah, but I mean, even in base form, when he was fighting Broly in base form, he was still, like you said, he was stronger than him at that point, too. And that was huge, in my opinion, like, that, how strong he was. I was like, God, that is so badass, how strong he is.
Yeah, he was holding it down.
For sure.
And of course, when then when Goku fought him, I mean that. Did you notice that freaking? Did you notice that freaking Easter egg? Let's say this, because Vegeta actually in this film, this has to go down to history. This has to be historical. Vegeta in this film did not get destroyed. Like
at all.
The Elder Zone. This is Toriyama finally giving respect to Vegeta. If anything, Goku got beat down way worse than this movie.
Goku got what Vegeta normally gets, which is great to see. Oh, for sure. Because Goku, the thing is, with Broly too, he's like you said, never been against actual opponents. He's learning as he was fighting. Like when he was fighting against Vegeta, he was learning how to like push his power up. When he saw Vegeta like harnessing his power, he started doing the same thing. And when with Goku, he started learning technique and learning how to fight with an actual fighting style, like somewhat of a fighting style.
This can't be happening.
And that to me like was amazing. I was like, that is awesome as heck, dude. Just seeing him actually fight with an actual fight, because you saw when Goku was first warming up, and Broly was just watching him, he was trying to copy his, like mimic his movements.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the heck? He is like really learning. And when he did that little the little thing with the little paralysis technique on him, and then he copied it and did it right back to Goku, and then absolutely wrecked him.
Yeah, when the aura went from red to green, even Goku was like, oh shit, oh shoot, and freaking. Okay, did you notice that, like the way he was like throwing Goku around? Like actually, let's like before we go any further, let's back out this room, and I'm gonna send you another one. Unless you want to try that one again, because we actually got the ultimate finish. Did you get any prizes on that?
I got equipment. I got equipment, and I got the QQ bank for it and everything. Let me check it out.
Yeah, I got the equipment too. But
yeah, I got the equipment. I haven't, and and I got the QQ bank for it.
I was trying to go.
I didn't get that technique. Yeah.
Do you want to try one more time, or
yeah, we'll try one more time. We just have to. I guess we have to finish it pretty fast. If you really, yeah.
Yeah, win condition said beat it in 5 minutes, and then of course beat Super Saiyan Rose and Super 17.
Yeah, as long as we beat the androids within 5 minutes, like that's what we did before, and that worked. Yeah, man, freaking.
Oh yeah, what was I saying? I was like, did you notice that when he grabbed Goku by the ankle and he was just flailing him around? Didn't that seem like a similar scene that would happen in Avengers?
Yes.
I don't know if that was a shout out to that, whether that was an Easter egg, and I know how well those movies do, both domestic and internationally. So if that is like an homage to that, that's freaking awesome.
I think it was kind of an homage to it.
Yeah, just like the whole thing with Broly's eyes, and you know that being an homage to Super Saiyan 4, and even them saying he has the power of the Ozuru. It's like that's
but
you know,
harnessed it.
Yeah.
But he also explained why he's also so powerful. So he not only was he's big, powerful, strong, but he was able to tap into the power of the 8, which we already know the power of the 8. The stronger you are, the stronger the 8 one can be.
And then this was a way of them combating like Super Saiyan God too.
Yeah, which it made more sense than just it being he's just that powerful. Like there was reasons why he was that powerful. He was like he was able to harness different power
Your annihilation
than other people. So it makes something different for sure.
Before I destroy.
Yeah, at first, like before the movie came out, I thought it was
myself.
please don't do that, because the explanation wouldn't make sense. It would be stupid. But no, Toriyama actually worked all the way around that.
It was clever. It was clever. It was definitely clever.
Using a human body to eradicate humanity.
I appreciate the cleverness on it.
Yeah,
only
like,
one true God.
I did not expect such well-written content out of Dragon Ball. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like in terms of feeling something. Like when Goku sent away, you actually feel something. You know, you're actually like, oh, this is, you know, I'm not gonna cry if you know, it's not Coco now, but you know, it was pulling on the heartstrings a little bit there.
Also, so yeah, knowing that he's gonna be like, they sent him away for a good reason. Like Bardock actually wanted to do one last final good act before he died.
Even his mother telling him like, hey, don't forget us, and knowing what's gonna happen later on, and forgetting.
So he's gonna bump his head, and he's gonna have the amnesia, and he's never gonna remember them. And I was kind of like, I thought that maybe they were gonna like bring it up, like bring up his parents, but they didn't.
Well, didn't Goku say the Broly one time? Like, it is like, this is towards the end of the film where he's like, he's my connection back to the original Saiyan.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's why he liked Broly. Oh, that's right. I didn't even mention this. When remember how he talked about how they wanted to train with Broly, so we know Broly's gonna come back in the series. He's gonna be a big part of the series, and that's fantastic. But also the fact that remember his Goku thing's always like, oh, my friends call me Goku, like Saiyans call me Kakarot, but my friends call me Goku. And he's like
they call me Goku. He's like, because what's her name? Chile. I can't remember the chick's name. Who's the character I like? I actually like these new characters. But she's like, Goku's like, wait, what's your name? Anyway, he's like, oh, my name's Goku. But you, Broly, you can call me Kakarot. Freaking theater went wild.
Yes, they did. I was like, I was too, man. I was like, yeah. That's a definitely rivalry right there. It's gonna be a new rivalry. Now he's gonna want to train with him because he's so powerful.
Who dares approach? Do not bring
he's definitely gonna play a role like later on.
Into my presence.
I think he's gonna play a big role.
I don't know how they're gonna work it in, considering where the manga's at right now. I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody that obviously don't read it. I just want to see what's gonna happen next. But where we're at right now, I don't know how they're gonna work it out.
Yeah. They'll find a way.
I know. I'm trying to work it in. I mean, if they can work it in easily enough, you know. Toriyama, who's writing, is actually getting better as time goes on.
Yeah, the years are doing them good.
Yeah, it's doing it way better than what it was. Not that it was already ever bad, but some cliche stuff.
But at this point, like how good it's gotten.
Yeah, I've seen this one. Did you get knocked out?
I was playing around too much.
Oh god. Dude, transform already.
Oh, I didn't know we were transforming. Okay.
Over here holding back. Dude, we got 3 freaking androids who are at like their holding us back.
Be gone.
There we go.
Just like you said. Oh man. But yeah, all the stuff with Frieza was, like his lines, his demeanor, it's just he was funny when he needed to be, and he was threatening. Like everything about Frieza was enjoyable in this. I know his motivation was completely ridiculous, but at the same time, it's hilarious.
They gave him a reason to come to Earth, though.
It was a stupid reason, but it really is all you need. It works out so well in this universe that I can accept it. Like, you know what? yeah, I can see Frieza wasting his time doing this just to, you know, just to get this. And I think we're over the time limit here too.
Yeah, we are.
Oh no, I can't count. Knock 18 out.
Alright, we'll try next. We'll try again.
Hey, not bad.
Because you're over here holding back for some reason. It's like, no, I'm gonna be pushed to the breaking point. I will not waste
Yeah, that was
energy.
my bad. I should have from early on. Oh god.
I'm over here full power beating the hell out of 16 while he's actually doing a lot of damage to me. But I was coming back.
Yep.
Yeah, I can go on and on about like how well written this is compared to like the other stuff, and the music.
The
music was hilarious.
Yeah, they did use some music from the commercials, which I really liked. I really enjoyed the trailers, like music for you. So they used some of that in the movie and scene.
Yeah, that's what that
really
was, right? When they was like screaming their names, Broly, Gogeta, Vegeta,
yeah, that's some.
That was like, what is this?
It was all unique though, very unique. But they also used a lot of, they definitely used a lot of the trailer music, which I thoroughly enjoyed that.
And it came off like Mortal Kombat 8.
Just that.
And I think that's what also made it great.
Perhaps this is what it means.
I was like, this sounds like something you'll hear in like
Rejoice, for I shall make good use of you. Your annihilation
What is that?
is postponed.
It's what?
At least for
on
the
your
time
back.
before I destroy you.
You dress
I
up,
shall
I have to go to the
dressed up as,
bathroom.
myself.
oh my god, you dress up, you got your poop stick, you're Super Saiyan, and you dress up like a Nazi. That's subscribe.
Myself, that is not myself.
God, how this-
It's a Nazi.
That's
A Super Saiyan team actor.
Myself that is not myself. A fallen god using
Everything
a
about
human
that is
body
right.
to
Nothing about that
eradicate
is right.
humanity. There can only be
Human
one
content.
Zamasu. Only one true god.
Oh, when Broly started to fight Reese and Reese is just dodging nonchalantly.
I love that
He's
too.
just fighting with him.
Whoop, he's like, oh, you almost got me there. Oh, nice try. Not too bad.
He's
We're supposed to even
just
try. And he goes, Jude just pops
God.
him out of nowhere. He's like, oh, so you two can work together. I was like, that's a nice call back to them. Because he said that in the Tournament of Power. He's like, man, if Goku and Vegeta can work together. He actually said that multiple times. He said that in Resurrection F too. But he's like, Goku and Vegeta can work together.
And
Like,
how
they'll literally
fitting
be
as a
unstoppable.
foil for
What
myself.
was that?
What? Earthblade and Galagun.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you believe you can beat me?
Is your, oh yeah, is your key high in that?
Oh, the key class? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I picked out.
No.
Because the other one I was using was the one using that I had more super attacks or melee supers. But this one's more key focused, so that's why I gotta use that just to get the extra boost. I actually have less key in this one, so probably like I have 6 bars of key instead of like 8 that I have with the other one. But it's just enough for two ultimates.
I'm totally down to see
In your useless power, I am blaming you. You're holding me back. Be gone.
let me ask you this. How would you feel about them doing this as an arc and Dragon Ball Super. I don't think they're gonna do that. But how do you feel about them actually turn this into like a full-fledged arc in Dragon Ball Super and changing some things?
You mean like bringing the bowling movie to the like how they did Resurrection F and Battle of the Gods in the show? I think the show comes back. They start after the movie.
Just pick up just like where
the movie left off.
Manga does the same thing too. Just like picks up right after the movie. Like it mentions the movie and it's like, yeah, really happened, and we're not gonna go into it. Go watch the movie. Here's the arc that happens after. That's really how it is now. Yeah, I agree. I think they should definitely do that. Just like right after. Because it doesn't really need to go into any more explanation. Unless they want to talk about the same thing. I'm about to die.
No way. I got this.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, I got capsules, so I just don't have any
My other
capsules.
What?
Which means
Have you decided to join me?
Don't worry. I'll just do what
an amusing
Fergus did, or what Frieza did. Yeah.
Every time I
You're useless to me, yeah.
my strength is already exceeded even my
yeah,
own
for them to be,
understanding.
well, what's her name?
Moving to heights
I can't remember.
unseen,
It's two
a
characters.
place of ideals that someone
Chile.
satisfied with mere immortality can never see.
I can't remember.
Now I have
The little
no
old
use for
dude.
your power. I
The
will
two
put
characters
zero
who I really
mortal
like,
plan
and
into
things
motion
I
on
remember.
my own.
They're good characters, genuinely.
They're sentimental, they're funny, and they're actually part of the plot. Like they actually
Fitting way
do
to bring
things.
the zero mortal
And
plan
the fact that they was
to
out
completion.
there, like
Very
looking
well.
for people, was only because
Consider this a
of
parting
Frieza,
gift.
like
Then
destroying
let us journey
his
through
followers
that
for whatever reason to make
to those
examples of.
heights that you cannot hope to
So they had to go out
comprehend.
and like look for more people to help join the Frieza Force or whatever. So the Frieza Force isn't like fully back to power yet, which is funny because at the same time we're at the end of the movie when Frieza's talking about, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about Broly right now. Basically, I'm
Dude,
gonna
they're like
ass kicked.
conquering another. Yeah, they did it now. I think, yeah, no one saw him get his butt whipped. That's what it was.
Yeah.
The
I think-
dudes on
I think
Earth, they
except
had
for
left,
that-
remember?
I think except for that little
We
nanny,
think
though,
you are
that was
worthy
with
of
Frieza's
becoming
line.
my
Whoever
disciple.
she
Yes.
is. She was kind of.
Yes. He's the one who called him out on his thing, and he didn't even care.
Did you call him all this bullshit? It's like, you just want to be taller, don't you? He just like
Yeah, I
puts
was
his
like-
head down like, yeah, you're right.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't get pissed.
I was like, I don't know who she is, but it's been established that she's been around from like the beginning.
For a while.
She's like his nanny or something. Either way.
He's probably like well respected by him enough that he won't destroy her.
Yeah, because I was like, anybody else, I mean, I know Frieza has got, like, compared to how he was when he first appeared, like, King Cold. Oh, yeah, King Cold, I'm just going all around today. But freaking King Cold, I do like that when it was called, when the Frieza Force was originally called the Cold Force. Like, King Cold actually was
like
a
it.
king.
I actually like it. Like Cold Force, I actually like it.
I was like, that's pretty cool. Turns out Ginyu was in his service for, like, a very long time.
Yes. Ginyu, Zaban, and Midoriya and stuff like that. That was very cool to see.
Worthless Super Saiyan. Oh, shit. Away 17. Away. Hey, hold on. Dropping. You got any sense
Use
of
this.
on you?
Like Haku? Oh, thank you, Jason.
But yeah, I like it how I noticed this is like a different dynamic where when King Cole and Frieza show up to the planet Vegeta. And King Cole's like, yeah, I'm retiring, I'm relinquishing basically my power to Frieza. The Cold Force will now be the Frieza Force, blah blah blah. And you know, we get to where we're to the stuff that we're familiar with. Basically, King Cole is like telling King Vegeta, is like, yeah, my son's a psychopath, but you know, I don't want to do this anymore, so he's doing it.
Yeah.
That was how.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's crazy.
I'll take care of the
He knows
rest.
that his son's crazy.
Yeah, like he knows that he's insane, but he's like, yeah, I'm still evil too, so I'm not
My
really
very
gonna stop
being
that.
towers above all.
But I'm not gonna encourage him either. I just found it funny how when King Vegeta came out there, like, what was the first thing that he tried to do when he welcomed King Cole? He tried to shake his hand.
He didn't even want to touch his hand.
Yeah, he just, I know King Cole just like ignores him, but it seems like they was, like, he didn't bow to King Cole like he had to bow to Frieza. Like,
Yeah.
it just seems like they was on better terms.
Yeah. I just got a skill.
I got one too.
Oh, so I guess I can get skills.
Glad they actually changed it from the first game, so looks like it actually is.
It makes it worth it.
Yep.
But the only thing is I don't have the replayability unless you're around.
I guess that's the downside to it.
Yeah, because these missions give a ton of XP.
Get some good skills too. Good to see souls there. But yeah, I don't know. I just found that. I just found that like an interesting dynamic. So it was like, maybe King Cole isn't as he's not as bad as Frieza.
Oh, he's not as bad as Frieza. He showed it. But he's also a little more. Well, he was. I wouldn't say he's more of a coward because remember when King Cole came and Frieza came as like metal Frieza to Earth.
I
He was repaired.
We tried to fight Trunks or whatever.
Yeah. He was desperate because he's the one who got Frieza scared of a legendary Super Saiyan and because he warned, and then he warned him like how Vegeta got warned about Boo and the God of Destruction, like his father to always like just tell those stories. That's what happened to Frieza too with him.
Oh yeah, and even in Resurrection, Frieza also knew about
He knew about Super Saiyan God as well.
Yeah, that was actually new, because I didn't think that he knew about that. Because when it was like, yeah, the Super Saiyan Legend and the Super Saiyan and the Legend of the Super Saiyan God, I was like, oh, so he do know about Super Saiyan God. But he was very surprised when they actually turned Super Saiyan God.
Make sure to keep
I guess he never seen one. Yeah, you can argue that he never seen one, but at the same time, it's like, you would think that he would know that godly key or something. I don't know. You think that they would have described it to him?
Yeah.
What attack did you get?
Holy Wrath.
Yeah, that's what I got too. That was the last one I needed to get. I think there's two of them for this stage. I think the other one is Divine Retribution, which is also Zamatsu's move. But
I want to see if we can get that move from the two moves you told me about for Jiren. The regular super attack and his ultimate.
Oh yeah.
I want both of those.
That's in a different parallel quest. I think I can change it while you're still in the room.
Yeah, please, if you can.
Let me see if it works.
But it's oh man, just the movie, man. Everything about it was so freaking awesome. I want to see the end.
Yes, like I said, I am totally down to see it again.
And now Gogeta's canon, and how Vegeta was so reluctant. He was literally willing to let the Earth die because he did not want to do the fusion dance.
Oh yeah, this movie was. I don't know if we said that already in here, but this movie was hilarious. Yeah, like out of all of them, it's definitely been the best in terms of like how funny it is. I've been wanting that movie. I've been wanting that
I mean,
movie.
if the writing for this movie is this good, I am excited to see what they have for Super. Because this means Super's like it's probably gonna be even better, and that's what I'm hoping. Like with the Broly and the multiverse, like even Piccolo's like, what in the name of the multiverse?
Dude, isn't that like the first time like this gets mentioned?
Yes.
Too, if you think about it.
Yes, didn't really mention it before.
Like, they never actually said the word multiverse before. I can't change that parallel quest. I don't know why it's not letting me go that far. I'm gonna leave the room and then I'll come back and I'll make a new one.
Alright.
But yeah, when he's like one, the multiverse, I'm like, what? they said it. I can't tell if that's a reference to the Dragon Ball Heroes, or they're actually gonna explain more. Because if you remember when Gogeta and Broly was fighting, and then they did that clash.
Yeah.
And it sent into like that other dimension or whatever. Like,
yes. I was like, this must be his dimension.
But and like I didn't think that there was. I thought it was just like a change in and venue, just like a change in background or whatever. And no, Gogeta actually acknowledges that. He's like, "What the hell?" I was like, "Wait,
what the heck is going on?"
It's like, where the hell are we? It's like, I was like, wait a second. I was like, are they actually acknowledging this? Is this gonna be something that's gonna play back in? I may be looking too much into it, but I would totally be down for that.
I'm ready to see what they got. I'm ready to see what else they got now. After that, I'm like,
They're gonna bring in the they're gonna bring in the Xenoverse stuff. They're gonna go full multiverse.
I love it. I love it, honestly. I can't even. I absolutely love it.
Alright, I'm creating a room now. I'm gonna try to send you an invite. Let's see if this works.
Let's see.
Oh man, I think we talked all about this movie that we need to talk about. Got anything else?
No, I think I've got everything I want to say about it. It's an amazing movie. I highly recommend for anybody who hasn't seen it to see it. See it and then watch it again.
Yes, I really hope. Actually, people are already supporting it. People are already supporting it. It's doing very good at the box office. Like, it's past movies that I didn't expect it to pass, and it's actually killing what Resurrection F made at the box office, like, by triple times. Going on quadruple.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And when you came from the theater, it was packed, and I was like at, what, you went to the 5 p.m. showing, right?
Yep.
We went to the 5 p.m. showing, and it was packed. I went to the 7 p.m. showing last night, and it was also packed as well. It was people that you think that would probably just be, like a lot of teenagers and stuff. I thought at first when I went in there, I was like, oh, it's just a lot of teenagers. But I looked around, and I was, seeing adults in there, people around our age and older, believe it or not. All ages, man. It's like. And I was telling you, like, before we got on the mic, about, the kid that was in there, and he was so happy when, he was waiting for Gogeta to show up. He was like, it's like, I was like, oh, they're gonna fuse, and, he's gonna become Gogeta. And then when the Gogeta shows up, he's like, Gogeta! It's adorable.
The fact that he knew who they were.
Yeah.
was incredible.
He had to be.
I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, I was like, he had to be like 5 or 6, but it's like, oh, that's just great, man. That's phenomenal. So happy. Nice to see that Dragon Ball is probably gonna reach a new generation. If this doesn't like push in a new generation of Dragon Ball fans, I wouldn't believe it otherwise. Like, really enjoyable film. Worth going out. like we said, we already want to see it again. It was great.
Yep.
We enjoyed the hell out of it. And that's pretty much all we got. Shadow, any closing statements, any ratings or anything like that?
Well,
10 out of 10, 4 out of 5.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Freaking.
I give it 11 out of 10, man. It was a great anime film.
Yeah, it's
For an anime film to do that good in America, that's huge. It's a great step in the right direction.
A fantastic step in the right direction. I know this is like what our 14th Dragon Ball film overall, but you know what? If they want to bring out another one in theaters, I think besides Resurrection F was like the only other one. Because I don't know if Battle of the Gods went to theaters. I don't know. If any other one, I mean, if they want to bring another one, I am totally down.
Me too. The quality, as long as the quality is as good as this one, the quality was fantastic. And the amount of money they made, that should fund like the series and more movies. You know, more to come, hopefully.
Yeah, because the quality on this, like the 2D animation was really good. This was like Madhouse quality, and Madhouse are the same people who did like One Punch Man, and that animation looks fantastic. And this was like some top-notch stuff right here. I would say this, like normally, I think probably the only problem I have with the film is some of the movements on some of the fights. For me, it wasn't too hard to see because I saw it on the big screen. I saw it in like IMAX, and you know, I saw it in the big theater, so we can kind of see everything. I don't know, by the time once I get this on Blu-ray or something like that, I might have to slow down some fights to see exactly what the hell happened. Because they go by pretty quickly. They go by pretty quickly, and the characters are like, you can tell when they speed up, they start making, you know, like lines and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. That's so Dragon Ball. But at the same time, you know, the characters moving around, there's like a lot of close-ups and stuff, and you're like, okay, it's a little bit jarring. It's a little bit jarring. I will say that the mixture of that and the 2D on 3D animation models actually looked a lot better than Resurrection F and Battle of the Gods did, which I didn't really... I couldn't stand it there. Every time they switched to the 3D models, it looked like something out of a PlayStation 2 game. It just looked so bad to me, and it was just so jarring. Because the 2D animation is actually really good. But here, they actually did it well. Like, they even made the environments like 3D environments.
Yeah. It was just the right fusion.
Yeah.
The right amount of fusion.
Yeah, like, it blended in so well that at times you didn't even notice. It's just like, oh, okay, you know, it's like, oh yeah, that is a 3D mountain back there. And oh, the first person shot, what do you think about that? When Goku was fighting Broly and it goes in the first person and he knocks him through the mountain, and then he actually chases him down into the hole, and you're like traveling through with Broly in first person?
Yes, I enjoyed that. That was the very first, I don't think I've ever seen that in an anime before. And I think it was well executed, and I think they're using it in just the right scene. You know, and it wasn't something that kept coming up. It was just that, like, you know, those one times with Broly, and that was very well done. That was a great move on their part, a great change, and it made sense though. I mean, you go on first person, and it's, you know, they're basically creating his own tunnel, by using Goku's body. It worked out. It worked out really well. Good usage. Because they could have done it where the camera could have panned over, like, over the shoulder, like, third person, and that would have worked fine, too. But it was different. It was different. And you get to see more Goku's reactions from the butt whooping he was getting.
Yeah. Well,
So,
I
that
think
made
they
it more
actually did
enjoyable,
it.
too.
I think they actually did it, like, one other time before during the Tournament of Power. I could be wrong. But I think I'm pretty sure Dragon Ball also did that before, and like recently, like in recent years.
I think versus Jiren, it did that, something similar. Where Jiren was seeing Frieza and Goku punch him in the face.
Well, yeah, what was it then? I I knew it was during the tournament part. I think you're right. I think it might have been. I'll have to go back and watch that again. But I know they did that before. But to see it like this, it was actually done better here, in my opinion. I thought it was done much better.
Yeah.
Like you actually feel like he was there, and you know, especially it being a movie on the big screen. Like going to see this on the big screen was great. Seeing this on something else, as of right now, doesn't do it justice. You gotta go see it on the big screen. And
I totally agree.
Yeah, well, alright, Shadow, thank you for accompanying me on this little review, which we've probably been rambling on for like 40 minutes even talking about this game stuff, so we're gonna go ahead and cut the recording here. Probably about the next thing I even try to record will be Kingdom Hearts, most likely. People want me to live stream that, so...
No, it's fair enough, eh?
Try to go and live stream that. Bring you in on the stream, make some commentary.
That's fine. I mean, I'll join anytime.
Alright, bud, thanks for being a part of this. Thanks for anybody who clicked on the video. Regardless of how many views we get, we have fun. We like talking about this stuff. We like going to see these movies, and you know, especially me, I like to make reviews on them and stuff like that. A lot of them I don't, but ones I think that are worth it, I definitely will, even if they are pretty shitty. But this one doesn't fill that category. This is pretty awesome. Alright, thank you guys for watching. SoranotRoxas. I'll see you guys in the next one. I almost screwed that up. Actually, I think I'm still recording too.